like we place them in Limassol, in Cyprus, luxury hotels, we can place them in other European countries in between their studies and upon graduation to continue to start a prosperous career and many, many other benefits. I'm sorry for talking too much, but I tried to explain in detail to create
yes.
a detailed image and vision, of course, by applying and studying at Misoyios College, and of course, what JRK has to offer them by applying to Misoyios College.
No, actually, you have given us so many information for our students and for GRK as well, so that the students have the idea. The students who have target to complete their studies, to have a career on tourism, I think your college is the best option for them. Hello, students. I'm Mr. Jahanishu from GRK, and today we have Mr. Theodore Antonios, President of Misoyios University, Misoyios College from Cyprus. So, hello, sir. How are you?
I am perfectly right, and I am very happy to participate, to present Misoyios College for this social media presentation and meeting.
Yes, students. So, Mr. Theodore is going to give us the presentation and details about his university and colleges. So, feel free to ask any questions that you have in the comment section, and we will definitely get back to you. Please, Mr. Theodore, you can start the presentation.
Excellent. Can you see my presentation now?
Yes, it's visible. You can continue.
So, I would like to welcome everybody to Misoyios College. Misoyios is founded back in 1998, and for more than 23 years in the hospitality, vocational and academic education, and more than 35 years of connection with the hospitality industry, where I am coming from with many years of working experience as a hospitality professional. I started my career from waiter back in 1979, and I grew up the hierarchy up to general manager and CEO, as well as director in several luxury chain of hotels. I opened most of luxury hotels in Cyprus, and also I have spent many years in Switzerland and United States. Misoyios College is the only college in Cyprus specializing in the hospitality operations and management right now, and we are collaborated with actually three, not only Glion and Roche, but also with Swiss Hotel Management School, SHMS, which are the three of the best Swiss universities specializing in hospitality management. And to be more specific, SHMS is the second best in ranking globally in the world right now. And also, Misoyios College is among the very few universities in Cyprus which obtained all accreditations can be obtained by an academic institution in the European Union. Even the institutional accreditation, which is the highest accreditation, can be given by a quality assurance agency in the European Union. Our college is located in Limassol, one of the 100 best tourist destinations in the world, according to the International Tour Operators Association. Why choose Misoyios College for your studies? Misoyios College is the only one in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea expertising in hotel operations and management with unique academic and vocational venues and facilities. It's the most prestigious and luxury college in Cyprus with distinguished study pathways. And these study pathways are established because of our exclusive partnership, exclusive in Cyprus, partnership with Glion, La Roche, and Swiss Hotel Management universities, Swiss universities. And because of this, we offer special pathways leading to additional prestigious bachelor degree, we call it double degree, and paid internship in esteemed luxury international hotels and casino resorts. We guarantee job placement during studies. It's not obligatory, but it's available for all our students, and 100% of our students do work in Cyprus during their studies for practical internship, either during the summer period and after graduation, or even during the whole period of studies in luxury hotels in Limassol, especially the city of this Mediterranean casino resort. And many others like Four Seasons Hotel, Amathus Resort, and simply speaking, all luxury hotels in Limassol are collaborated with Misoyios College, and our students are in very great demand recently. And they are in great demand recently for two reasons. One reason is because we are the most prestigious and luxury college in Cyprus, specializing in hospitality management studies, but also because our students are attending their studies in business suit uniform, and we have very often visits from hoteliers, hotel associations, human resource managers, and they see the image of our students. And also, these hoteliers know that our students do not do only theoretical studies. They also have institutional training in our luxury laboratories, and also they work during their studies with great experience. And also they have, and I will explain after, the Erasmus Plus mobility participation with at least 2 mobilities in other countries for practice in luxury hotels, and many other advantages than any other hospitality students studying in Cyprus, and not only. So, as I said before, Misoyios is a charter Erasmus Plus institution with opportunity for our students to participate in the academic and vocational mobilities in other European countries, fully funded by the European Union Erasmus Plus mobility programs. Fully funded means transportation to the embassies in Cyprus to get a visa, flight tickets, accommodation, transportations in the other European countries, and even 150 euros pocket money per week during the 4 weeks of mobility in these other European countries. Our faculty staff, with the most high academic and industry experience, can be found in universities, with many years of working experience in the tourism, hotel, and casino resort industry. Our students experience on campus hospitality beyond borders through academic, hands-on, vocational courses. These courses are extracurriculum and are offered for free by Misoyios College, especially during the first 6 months of study, in order to prepare them become most productive as soon as we place them in these luxury hotels to start their paid practice during their studies. Our facilities on campus are extraordinary, with modern high-tech classrooms and unique simulation hospitality laboratories like fine dining restaurant, a bar, an apartment for housekeeping and cleaning practice, and many other facilities at our students' disposal to get hands-on experience and become as productive as possible. And this is one of the reasons our students are the most demanding by the hoteliers, hospitality students in Cyprus. Okay, CPO students are entitled to subsidy, but this is not concerns you, of course. We have right now 4 academic programs. Hotel, Casino, and Resort Management is the pioneer program, the most popular one. It's a bachelor's degree, 4 years of study. Of course, like all of the programs are fully accredited. We have the business administration, 4 years bachelor as well, with 3 directions: general business, hospitality, and marketing. And we have 2 diplomas: the hotel management higher diploma, 3 years, and the hospitality operations management 2 years diploma. However, because according to the Cyprus legislation, only the bachelor and master degree students are eligible to apply for a work permit upon graduation. Diploma students are not eligible. Recently, we don't have interest almost at all for the diploma programs. So at least for October and February 26, October 25 and February 26, these two programs are not open. And we are expecting the accreditation for two new master degrees. One will be the MBA for hospitality management, and the second one will be the MSc, the master's degree in AI for hotel, tourist and resort industry. We expect to get the accreditation in early 2026 and launch the master's degrees as from October 2026. Okay, the information about the hotel, casino, resort management I have presented before. On the right, you can see the City of Dreams casino resort in Limassol. It's the biggest casino resort in European Union right now on the south coast of Limassol. And we have many students doing their practice, doing their studies in this resort. We have the business administration, as I said before, the hotel management, and the hospitality operations management. The hospitality operations management diploma used to have three directions: the food and beverage operations, the rooms division, and two sub directions: the front office, reception, and the housekeeping. Okay, here is the collaboration with Lyon and La Roche, offering pathways under articulation agreements. And here we have the collaborative hotels and casino resorts. And more hotels are joining Misoyios College since it became the most prestigious and popular hospitality resource in Cyprus for all hotels and the hotel industry in general in Cyprus. Four Seasons, St. Raphael, Amatus, you can find all these hotels on the website if you Google them. Now, Office of Student Affairs, which is now is called Office Student Affairs and Support Office, and a new manager is employed recently to focus and ensure maximum students' satisfaction. And when we say satisfaction, we mean from student accommodation support to escort them to the bank to open a bank account, to escort them to the immigration department for their registration for the PIN card, personal issues, anything academic and personal concerns are dealt by our student affairs and support manager. We have even employed, and this is unique in Cyprus, among all universities, we have employed a full-time psychologist and counselor for private sessions with the students who want this service, who apply for this service, all the way through their studies, and even after they graduate and they stay in Cyprus to start a prosperous career. We are very proud of our Student Affairs and Support Office. This support, students just follow our guidance, either directly or through a student consultant, to prepare some documents, attest them, apostille them. They send them to Misoyios College, and we take care everything for their visa, the entry permits, and we send it when it's issued to take the plane to Cyprus. So there is A to Z support in visa issuing process. Some student services, health, safety, and welfare information and advice in relation to their life in the college and outside, humanitarian issues, assistance in terms of study habits, time management, education, stress management, communication, problem solving, adapting to the conditions to the college life, and many other fields related to the student success in the college. Personal assistance to students with special learning needs, personal assistance and support to students with special emotional needs. Student life activities. Many activities are taking place continuously, from educational visits and events to entertainment events to get-together events, participation in the famous Limassol Carnival, beach parties, yogas, and many other life, educational, and general activities. Students have their own clubs, and they are actively participating. Whatever clubs you can imagine, the student committee is helping them together with the Student Affairs and Support Office to create and launch any club they have in mind, and they have, of course, the full support of Misoyios College to make it as successful and enjoyable as possible. Erasmus Plus. Misoyios College is the only Erasmus Plus charter accredited academic institution college in Cyprus, which means that we are the only ones succeeded in sending Asian and African, non-European Union students to other European Union countries for Erasmus Plus mobilities. And this is something we are very proud of this. And we ensure that our students, all students, enjoy at least 2 mobilities during their 4 years of study. Some pictures. Okay, the professional rehabilitation support. Upon arrival, during the open days, group open days, but also individual open days, orientation days for new arrivals, we inform students about their career options. We help students explore business opportunities according to their skills, and not only. We link student job seekers and organizations seeking career candidates, provide assistance in the composition of the first year CV or upgrade their existing ones, help students get prepared for their employment interviews either on campus, and we have very often interviews taking place by employers, hoteliers at the Misoyios College, but also we can arrange individual interviews for our students with the employers in the hotels interested for them. And we have continuous professional development support during studies, but also we have students who graduated, they got work permits, or other Europeans continue to work in the hotels. We have placed them during their studies, started their career, and now they have the supervisory and middle management positions, and they can always apply to Misoyios College for further help and support. This for the moment. I will send to the issue the presentation, but also a text with much more detailed presentation about Misoyios College. So whoever is interested can apply to JRK and Ms. Nishu to get all detailed extra information. Dear Nishu.
Yes, Mr. Theoris, thank you so much for the nice presentation. We actually do have some comments, and I also do have some questions for you as well. So let's move on to the student's question. The first question I have, it's from a student, I think is Bangladeshi, and he is asking a medical related question. So the question is a bit long, so bear with me. Sir, my VDRL and TPHA are positive, but doctor said false positive. Is it possible if VDRL is negative and TPHA is positive, and I go to Cyprus and get it tested, TPHA will show positive, but VDRL is negative? will they understand that I don't have any disease inside? Will I be unfit for medical? Can I be eligible for Cyprus studies? That's a very long question.
Okay, these are special questions.
Yes.
Medical requirements.
Basically, so let me summarize the question. He's asking like when he tested in his own country, there is like a positive on the test, but he thinks it's a false positive. Even the doctor is saying that it might be a false positive. So if he goes to Cyprus and there is like any positive comes out, so will there any problem for the visa process?
Okay, migration department to grant a visa requires a medical certificate with specific examinations. If any of these specific examinations is positive, there is no way they can approve an application. Anyway, because we know, and this is because we never have a rejection of an application. So far we have 100% of visa success. We avoid to submit applications when we know that will be rejected by migration department. But nevertheless, we have to inform the students about the specific medical examinations. They must present negative, and if these examinations are negative and it's something else that is not required, positive, they can proceed with the application. If it's something included, then it's better not to apply because it will be rejected.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for the clarification. But students, if you have any like confusion about your medical test, please talk with your admission team. Please contact us in our WhatsApp number or on our Facebook Messenger. We will definitely guide you on that because we have the direct connection with the university. We know what they're asking, and we can definitely help you. Yes. So let's move on to the next question. We have another question. Is there any application fees?
No. At Misoyios College, the application fee as well as other academic fees are included in the first academic year's tuition fees. Okay, we gave to JRK very special scholarships from 7,000 euros normal tuition fees down to 5,440 euros for the first academic year and 4,760 euros for each of the following academic years until graduation, plus other scholarships available for our students during as from the second year and for the whole duration of studies, either related to the academic performance or if they want to become a Misoyios College ambassador, or if they want to use the early bird tuition fee payment for next year. For each one of these motivations and offers, the tuition fees are going down and down and down. So whoever is interested, we gave to JRK the best possible scholarships and discounts. They are issues you can explain in detail to whom it may concern.
Definitely. So students, you have heard, Mr. Theodoros, that the college has given us so many scholarship opportunities for our students. So do contact us. We will definitely have options for you. So I have one question. It's just you have mentioned like you have been staying there for a very long time in Cyprus. So and you have started your career. So I know like you have a lot of ideas. So it's just out of my curiosity. I want to do like if one student wants to after studying there they want to start a job and do the settlement there. Is it possible in Cyprus?
Okay. I'm very proud to say that from being in the industry as a working professional for 28 years, and in parallel, I'm also a trainer, a vocational trainer, expertising in hospitality, knowledge and skills in cooperation with the the national training authority, subsidizing the trainings for the hospitality industry, and also as an official trainer during those years of the Higher Hotel Institute, again a public academic institution. I met and I know simply every hotelier, every manager, every middle manager, many employees either because I work for them, or we work together, or they work for me, or I have trained them. So the hospitality industry in Cyprus is like home for me, with great connections and network. And because of this, Misoyios College has the best networking among the most prestigious and luxury hotels in Cyprus. And it's very easy for us to place our students as from their 7 months of study, because during the first 6 months, they are not eligible to work according to the Cyprus legislation. As from the 7 months of study, we place them in these luxury hotels where they have 4+1 years to work practice under the same student visa status. It's 4+4 years of study plus 1 granted by the government last year under the same status of visa. Together is 5 years. Okay. So students have 5 years to prove their good character and their professional performance to their boss, to the hotelier, in order to get a work permit offered by the hoteliers. Why do hoteliers have work permits? Cyprus, during the last years, is the most rapidly developing European Union country, member country. In 2024, we reached 3.8% development, the highest in European Union. Okay, and it's expected that this development will rapidly develop. Why? Because a huge natural gas and oil foundings resources are found in our exclusive economic zone. And because of this, many offshore companies are investing now in Cyprus, mostly in the hospitality industry. So you can see luxury hotels growing like mushrooms everywhere. And because of this, there is a huge lack of labor hands in the hospitality industry. So the government, to cope with this lack of labor hands, gave to the hoteliers up to 50% of the total number of their employees to use for work permits for non-EU employees. So last year, the hoteliers tried to bring, not last year, in 2023, they tried to bring employees directly from abroad. But they were very disappointed because the vast majority of them didn't know anything, they didn't speak English, they were not of the quality promised by the agencies, and they sent them back to their countries. So since last year, they know that the best resources for success to get professionals are the hospitality students. And since Misoyios College is the only college that produces students who, upon graduation, they have already a CV with the theoretical academic classes, plus the institutional training on campus in luxury laboratories, plus 5 years of working experience in luxury hotels during their studies, plus 2 Erasmus Plus mobilities in other European countries in luxury hotels, 1 month practice each mobility, is the best resource to get employees for their practice during their studies, but to keep them for under work permit after they graduate. This is a true story. Okay, this is a success story by Misoyios College and our wonderful, successful students.
Great, thank you so much for explaining. So basically, we can say average that Misoyios College have a good reputation around the hotel management and hotels and casinos there. And also the government is also pushing for this industry to do boom. So I think students have a good opportunity to, build up their career in this section.
Excellent. Ms. Nishu, if I may say a few words more about our collaboration with the Swiss universities. we have students who have a dream, have a vision about developing an international career, prosperous career. Okay, not only in Cyprus but also internationally. That's why we have established these special pathways with our Swiss university partners, which means that when our students, Misoyios College students, get the degree, the Misoyios College degree, they are automatically accepted to move to Switzerland and study only one extra semester. I repeat, only one extra semester, and get the Swiss degree as well, the double degree. And after the one semester in Switzerland, they are placed in luxury hotels in Switzerland for 6 months internship with remunerations from 12 up to 18,000 euros for these 6 months. And even before they finish this 6 months internship, they get through the university job offers from the most luxury hotels and cruise ship companies from all over the world for managerial positions and salaries starting from 4,000 euros monthly, plus many other benefits. This is what the Guillaume Leroche and Swiss Hotel Management School graduates get. And employers paying a lot of money are in queue competing to get graduates from these Swiss universities. I'm sure you know this already. Okay, so our students can get the same degree like the students who study 3.5 years in Switzerland directly from the scratch, and by doing so they save from 84,000 euros up to 140,000 euros, and they get the same degree. Okay, but this is for the ones with vision to start a direct international career from managerial positions after they graduate from the Swiss universities. Okay, and this is one of the best competitive advantages for a student to study at the Misoyios College. This cannot be found in any other academic institution in Cyprus. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That was a great opportunity for students. Like, I actually, I am also amazed hearing this. It's a very good opportunity. Most of the time what happens is that when students, completed their bachelor's, they get struggle to, find a job or, where to go. But I think this you need to just complete one semester in Switzerland, and Switzerland is a dream country, right? For many students, it's a dream country. So yes, that's a great opportunity for international students.
And you know what? Our students, by being placed in luxury hotels for practice, paid practice, as from the 7 months, they earn approximately 18,000 euros annually, which is 13 salaries plus tips. Okay, and some students they go up to 24,000 euros per year if they do some extra part-time jobs in between. So with this, let's say 18,000 euros, they can afford to pay their tuition fees, 4,760 euros, even less, every year. Plus the accommodation, which is approximately, let's say, 3,500 euros annually. And their pocket money, according to the standard of living, their lifestyle, another, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 euros. So they can save from 6,000 to 8,000 euros annually. Times 5 years is more than 30,000 euros. Okay, so the one semester in Switzerland, if I remember well, is about 24 up to 26,000 euros for one semester, but they get another 12 to 18,000 euros for the 6 months practice in Switzerland. So if anybody can get such a study package, not only in Cyprus, but anywhere in Australia, United States, Canada, UK, or any other European country, please let me know and I will give full scholarship.
Wow,
cannot be found anywhere else, and we are very proud of this.
Yes, we are. We are definitely proud of this opportunity, and we are also proud to have this partnership with you, so we can offer these programs to our students as well. And I can see, let's move on to the comments because the students are waiting with some comments. So we have another comment like, is there any requirements for mathematics to apply in these programs?
Okay, for application, we have 3 stages. The first stage is to apply for an offer. Okay, to apply for an offer, students should complete the application form. This is required. And accompany the application form with copy of their passport, copy of their secondary school certificate mark sheet, 10th grade, copy of their higher secondary school certificate mark sheet, 12th grade, and an English proficiency certificate. Okay, so the higher secondary school certificate mark sheet GPA should be minimum 60% and above. Okay. According to the English certificate score, they can either get an offer for direct admission into an academic program, or if the score, the English score, is lower than what is required for bachelor, but not lower than what is required for the foundation, they get an offer to start from the English foundation program, 2 semesters. At the end of the foundation, they should sit at Misoyios College the IELTS exams and pass with minimum score 5 in order to become eligible to continue their studies in the bachelor's degree and get their visa renewed. Okay, so once we get these documents and we issue an offer letter, provided they are eligible, the offer letter is valid maximum for 2 weeks. These 2 weeks, students should proceed with the payment of the tuition fees according to the terms included in the offer letter. It's only by paying the first academic year's tuition fees that students secure their placement. Okay? Once the tuition fees are cleared in Misoyios College bank account, we immediately issue the final acceptance letter accompanied by the transaction confirmation, the clearance of the tuition fees in our bank account, plus the payment receipt for the student. Okay? And students can start immediately preparing all documents required for their student visa, required by migration in Cyprus for their student visa. And this is a 3rd stage. All students should get your advice from JRK, the issue, to guide them through what documents are required and which ones require apostille attestation, which ones only to be notarized, and which ones only to be signed by the students, like the declaration, the 2 declarations. Once the documents are ready, attested ready, you send them by courier to Misoyios College. Okay? And you have Misoyios College address, the courier address, where to be delivered. And once we receive the documents, we prepare the application for visa, and we submit it to the migration department, the central migration department in Nicosia, in the capital of Cyprus. Okay. Visa issuing used to take 2 months. Now, with the new Deputy Ministry of Migration launched by the new government, we expect that for October visas and onwards, we'll get the visas in much less time. We expect that within 4 weeks from maximum from submitting the application, we get the visa. Now, once you get the visa, we call it entry permit. Depending on which country you are coming from, the students are coming from, they have to either fly, they can fly only with the entry permit and the OTB, the okay to board, the reference letter we prepare for them, and it's accompanied with the entry permit. We always, when we get the entry permit, we send it together with the OTB. OTP, including all documents they require either to fly directly or to get the visa sticker from the Cyprus consulate or embassy in their country. Okay. This is for now. However, Cyprus hopefully is becoming a Schengen area member as from January 2026. Okay. And when we become Schengen member country, the visa procedures will be easier. Not only to get themselves to Cyprus, but also after they arrive to Cyprus, it's much easier for the registration and for the Erasmus procedures and for many other benefits they get from Schengen visa. Did I reply to the question? This
You actually covered all the questions. I haven't even asked all the questions. They have given us all the answers. And I was very surprised. I also have heard the news that Cyprus is going to be a Schengen country. That's a very good news for our students as well. They can, they can visit other parts of the European countries and they can take a part-time job in other countries if possible. Because they will have most cultural diversity in the Europe as well.
Exactly. But Schengen visa will be with restrictions, and students will enjoy the Schengen visa only if they are genuine quality students. Okay. They are ones who have in mind that they will apply for a student visa to come to Cyprus, just to come to Cyprus, and then to disappear after they arrive to the Schengen area. They will be surprised how fast they will be arrested, blacklisted, and will never repatriated and never ever be able to come back to European Union. But the students who really have vision to study and have a great career in the hospitality industry in Cyprus and other European countries, they will be surprised. What benefits they can get, not only by Schengen visa itself, but also how far Misoyios College can go for them, how much extra we can offer them on the way because of this Schengen visa they will get. And it will give us the freedom to introduce many more benefits for our students during studies and after studies.
Yes,
For example, right now we have the work permits granted by the Cyprus hoteliers upon graduation. Okay, I'm sorry. After we become Schengen country, we will be collaborated with many other luxury hotels in every European country. So, like we place them in Limassol, in Cyprus, luxury hotels, we can place them in other European countries in between their studies and upon graduation to continue to start a prosperous career and many other benefits. I'm sorry for talking too much, but I tried to explain in detail to create a detailed image and vision, of course, by applying and studying at Misoyios College, and of course what JRK has to offer them by applying to Misoyios College.
No, actually, you have given us so many information for our students and for JRK as well, so that the students have the idea. The students who have target to complete their studies, to have a career on tourism, I think your college is the best option for them. And I think we can wrap up this session today. But I wanted to know, what is the deadline if the student wants to apply for January intake? September intake. This year, September intake. What will be the deadline?
Okay, thank you for asking. We have 3 intakes every year. It's February, not January. It's February. We call it spring semester. October, we call it fall semester. And June in between. June is the summer semester. February and October, we accept for both direct academic admissions and English foundation admissions. But June is only for English foundation. Okay, so for admissions, it's a rolling process. There is no deadline to apply. However, there is a migration deadline to submit an application for visa. And for February, the deadline is the 15th of January. For June is the 15th of May. And for October is the 15th of September. Okay, now we're working on October. We can accept as long as we have placements available and only very few left for academic, direct academic, and a bit more for English Foundation right now. Anytime they can apply. However, and get paid the tuition fees and get guaranteed the placement. And then they have until the 15th of September to get the documents ready, send them to Misoyios College to be delivered, prepare the application, and submit the application the latest on the 15th of September to the migration. Okay?
Okay. Okay, great.
This is how it works for every intake. Students, the earlier can apply to Misoyios College, the more they can secure their placement. Okay.
The earlier the possible, because seats are already filled up. I think we have like limited options seats available at the moment.
Example. I was talking with an agent, different agency before, and we have only 17 placements available for direct bachelor admissions. Okay. And he was begging me to keep for him at least 15 placements. We cannot keep. It's first come, first served basis. We are very transparent and very honorable academic institution, and me personally, to betray my partners. And also we have limited time. The way we receive every day applications, we expect that the next 2-3 weeks maximum, end of June, all placements will be sold out for October. And then we start admissions for February. Misoyios College is the first academic institution in Cyprus selling out all placements before even other academic institutions start selling, opening admissions for the next intake. We are really sorry for this, but at the same time, we are very proud of this. So, dear Nishu, your students, the sooner they apply, the more they can secure their placement for October. Okay, and since this is the beginning of our collaboration, if you give me from your indications, from your contacts you get from interested candidates, if you want me to delay a little bit by giving me names and asking for a bit grace of time, but not for more than 1-2 weeks maximum, we can serve as many of your students as possible. Okay. Otherwise, February is not far away from October.
Definitely. Yes. But we will try to, get our students as much as possible, as faster as possible. And I think we are end of the session. We can wrap up the session. Can it possible, can you give us, 2 lines? I think you have explained everything so beautifully. I'm amazed of your presentation. And I think our students already got their answer. But if any students have any more queries, do contact us, JRK. You can WhatsApp us. You can message us in our Messenger, in our Facebook page, and we will definitely help you. And Mr. Theodore, please, 2 lines for our students.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kind words, dear Nishu. Just I want to inform all of your students that it is a policy of Misoyios College not to get direct applications from individuals, okay, from third countries, because of the very complicated procedures with documentation, attestation, and visa processes. We decided since last year not to get direct applications from individuals. Okay, so it's more fast and effective and efficient for them to apply through JRK to avoid delays and misunderstandings. Okay, whoever who will apply, they can visit Misoyios College and get all the information I failed to transfer during my presentation, but they can apply through JRK to get it done fast, effective, productive, and efficient. And I promise that from the moment we receive an email with an application, within maximum 2 hours, you get the offer letter, provided that the applicant is eligible. Okay, only maximum 2 hours from receiving the application. I can promise you this as the founder and president of Misoyios College. Okay, but before you apply, please be very careful and 100% sure that students are aware of the admission policy and they are ready to proceed with the payment of tuition fees within maximum 2 weeks from receiving their offer letter. If they are not ready, we can understand. They can wait until they become financially ready and then apply. If not for October, they can apply for February.
February.
Okay, so thank you very much, dear Mishu. Thank you very much for all your audience. And I'll be looking forward to start welcoming JRK students to Misoyios College. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. It was a great meeting you, and our students got all of their answers. And students, if you're interested in this university, please do contact us. We are here to help. This university is here to help our students. So thank you so much for your time, and I think we can end this session today. Thank you.